Hi OBTV Live, I'm Natasha Ayers and I'm here with this week's Tribune. In December of 1984, Branch Cable TV advertised 19 channels for $9.95 per month. The City of Olive Branch hired John Hudson and Associates to study and make a recommendation about the feasibility of buying the Brantley Funeral Home and property for City Hall needs. Olive Branch honored its volunteers at a volunteer appreciation dinner in December of 1984. Lee Phillips Jr. was honored for his 28 years of service as a volunteer firefighter. A new stop sign had been installed at Pigeon Roost and Goodman in downtown Olive Branch, and so now the drivers on Goodman would have to stop also. Letters to Santa from second graders were printed in the December 20th edition of the Tribune. Cabbage Patch Kids seemed to be a popular item in 1984. I had one. DeSoto County homeowners were feeling the bite from the tax man due to property reappraisal. Two women, one from Colorado, one from Germany, rode a tractor through Olive Branch, protesting nuclear arms. Keith and Kevin Walker made verbal commitments to play football for Memphis State University. In December of 1985, Jack Eaton, sports director for WMC-TV, was named the Olive Branch Christmas Parade Grand Marshal. Four very extremely dangerous jail inmates. They escaped from DeSoto County Jail, but they were captured in Missouri. A new interchange at I-55 and Church Road was discussed as a cure for traffic congestion in the area. Jack Martin Chevrolet advertised a 1984 Monte Carlo for only $5,995. Toyota was big news in DeSoto County in December of 1985. Site selection officials notified the county that Toyota would not be building a car manufacturing plant here. OB Chamber of Commerce Business of the Week was Country Casuals, owned by Jackie Samsel. Dry weather conditions kept Olive Branch firefighters very busy during the middle of December of 1985 in Olive Branch. And 3 fights were reported at the Olive Branch Lounge on Goodman. 4 arrests were made, though. Later, charges were dropped by the owner of the lounge. In December of 1986, planning was underway for a new city hall to be located at Pigeon Roost and Goodman Road. The proposed building was to be a 2-story costing about $1.5 million. Second floor would be unfinished for future expansion needs. BJ Chain served as the Christmas Parade Grand Marshal. Now, county growth prompted talks about the need for a jail expansion and a gravel pit. Expansion was approved by the county on Pleasant Hill Road, north of Pleasant Hill Estates, despite the protests from numerous area residents. Thieves hit Olive Branch, stealing construction materials and 2 hunting dogs. Allen's Big Star advertised Virginia baked hams for $4.29 per pound. Helen Epps retired from Allen's Big Star after having worked there for 33 years. A Memphis man was captured in Olive Branch after a high-speed chase of over 100 miles per hour through town. And that was what was happening in Olive Branch in December of 1984, 1985, and 1986. The crew from OBTV wishes you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.